Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, the 31st of August 2025. So we'll start here with the synoptic lunchtime yesterday, and this low pressure is still out in the Atlantic, a few hundred miles west of Ireland. I was driving through this warm front and a series of cold fronts behind it overnight, and we had a fair bit of rain from sort of mid-afternoon yesterday through until sort of late evening. And as you can see, at midnight, those fronts have gone through. By lunchtime today, the low pressure is a little bit closer. The ice bars are starting to get a bit closer together. And that squeeze of ice bars is going to give us a slight increase in wind strength today. And it's going to be more from the sort of southwest and anywhere else. Which is going to put us on runway 23. We take that through midnight tonight and into the lunchtime tomorrow. Again, the low pressure has not moved very far. The ice bars are still squeezing together. There's a series of occlusions that are wrapped around the low, which are going to be bringing our weather for tomorrow. So let's keep an eye on that and see what happens. SatPic actually looks quite reasonable at 8 o'clock this morning, and there's a fair bit of clear sky. Although if we look out the window, there are some cumulus building, and it looks like one or two of them may be showery. But that's going to be the nature of the day, as we are going to have a few showers, and quite frequent showers actually. And you can see them all out here, approaching from the southwest. Have a look at the rain radar. There they are. All these showers are coming our way. And looking at the forecast, if we take that from 8:30 through until the end of the day, you can see that's quite frequent showers, some of them quite big. And of course, they're moving quite quickly as well with a strong wind. And they're going to be with us for most of the day. It's only after about 7 o'clock tonight that they start to ease up and back off. That will give us a bit of a respite there. So looking at Odium, they don't have a TAF, it's the weekend, but they do have a METAR, and currently they have 140 degrees, 8 knots, greater than 10k visibility with no clouds. Temperature 13, 2.12. Pressure 1004 hectopascals. I've gone upwind to Southampton Airport, and they do have a TAF which is current and valid. They're forecasting 200 degrees, 9 knots, greater than 10k visibility, scattered at 2,500 feet. Well, a 40% chance that temporarily between now and 3 o'clock this afternoon, visibility down to 6 kilometres in showers and rain, and a 30% chance that temporarily between lunchtime and 4 o'clock local this afternoon, the wind 210 degrees, 15 gusting 25. Spot winds to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind 190, 25 knots, 2,000 foot the same, 5,000-foot wind 200, 35 knots. And to the south of us, 1,000-foot wind 220, 25, 2,000, 220, 30, and the same at 5,000. Here on the airfields, we've got a southwesterly flow. So let's have a quick look at the start of the day. So we've got 13 knots from the southwest, and as the day goes on, it's just going to increase in speed. We're looking at 14, 15 knots by sort of mid to late afternoon. And of course, that is going to have a gusting value as well. And if we have a look at the local forecast here, we can see there's your 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 knots as it gradually increases throughout the day. And the gusting value is above 25 into the low 30s, certainly from about lunchtime onwards. It's going to be in the sort of low 30 knots. Temperature-wise then, at lunchtime, GFS are suggesting about 21 centigrade with the dew point down at about 10, so we'll talk about an 11-degree split there. And currently at Lasham, we have just over 12 degrees, about 12.5 degrees with the dew point at 10.5, so just a 2-degree split. If we look at the camera, this was at 06:57 this morning. And I'm just going to refresh that for you to see how it's changed. And we've now got sort of low cumulus forming, and there's a line on the horizon there that says there's a fair bit of upper cloud coming our way. The cross section then from SkySight locally is showing cloud base going up slowly throughout the day from about 1,000 feet up to about maybe 3,500 feet above sea level. And if we look at sort of thermal activity, which there is going to be, is in the 2 to 3 knot range, up to about maybe 3,500 feet above sight, 3,000 above sight for the majority of it. But that wind is going to break those thermals up, I would imagine, and make it rather difficult. Top Meteo, if we look at the sort of significant weather on Top Meteo, that shows the showers coming through on a regular basis. Not always showers here at Lasham, but towards the end of the afternoon, so about 4 o'clock, there's going to be quite a band of showers, I would imagine, looking at this. And that is going to affect us. But by then, I would imagine we'll be in the hangar for the gusting winds. No times then, just a couple to talk about locally. 17's Barton Stacey. For the next month, they're going to be firing flares, basically for the whole of September. And that starts today. And to the north of us, 22, that's West Ilsley, is paragliding there. 20 is the other side of Farnborough, you won't be going there. So let's move on then to the local airfield briefing. And we shall start with the glider bookings and availability. There's quite a few booked on to book flying today. There's 3 K21s utilised and a couple of K13s being booked. There's a geodiscus being booked with a club member. There's a K21 on the casual list. I'm going to cancel the trial lessons today. It's just going to be too windy and gusty for them. And with the showers around, it's going to be hit or miss anyway. And of course, there's some sink seat availability, of which we'll look very carefully at what single seaters we do get out, if we get any out at all. And of course, the simulator is available as per normal. A Boyne expedition is, 5 weeks away. There's still places on week 3. It's an excellent expedition, some great flying to be had up there, good high altitude stuff. If you're interested, have a chat with Barry, Evan, or myself. If you want to book a slot on week 3, do it via the club office. There's no 2XL movements today. So the general situation is there's a low pressure to the northwest of Ireland, bringing moderate to strong gusting conditions and frequent showers. We will be on runway 23 today with the cables on the grass to the east. Instructors, please do not brief at the front of the queue. And please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. And of course, do not land or taxi on the disused runways. They're not fit for purpose. So the airfield setup today will be the launch point vehicle on the hards of 2-3. We'll be winching off the grass to the east side, area towing off the grass to the west side. The wind is pretty much straight down the strip, I think, most of the day. So please be wary of the fact that the wind's going to be reasonably strong in comparison to what we've had recently. So land well into the field. Make sure you give yourself plenty of height over the trees in the undershoot. And down the avenue. They're the ones that will cause you the problems. And yeah, have a great day's flying. Please keep it safe. And I shall see you out there.